Wow, it's been a while since I've recorded some World of Warcraft. This is Classic The Burning Crusade. 48 hours before pre-patch. I haven't played this in a couple of months. At least seriously in the sense of playing with the subscription. I normally play my account the last few years quite often on the trial where I could play my characters up to level 20. And this is kind of an interesting time. I mean, it was a few years ago as well, with the whole World of Warcraft Classic coming back. You see, back when World of Warcraft first came back, when it first launched, it helps if I could speak, I always dreamt of being like, a YouTuber, which I am, but one a little bit more successful, and being able to play World of Warcraft. And I used to play that game 10, 15 hours a day. And I was really good. I wasn't the best. I didn't give a shit to be the best. I was just really good only because of the time that I put in, not because I was special or anything like that. I got out what I put in. And I didn't do anything. I watched, like I've mentioned many times before in my past videos, I watched other people become successful while I bitch moaned and complained that I was nowhere, that I was a nobody. So that's when, around the time of Red Dead Redemption 2, I decided, you know what, I want to make something of myself. And I feel oftentimes like I waited too long. I'm still, making some money. I'm making several hundreds of dollars a month, quite a few $100s a month. And honestly, that's the only reason I'm still going this hard. Because my day-to-day videos are shit. My average views are barely like 40, 50. They're well under 100. But I average in the upwards of between 6,000 to 8,000 views a day. So don't look at the 100 views I get a day on the 3 videos I upload a day on average. Don't forget, I've got a collection, if you will, of near 4,000 videos in that area on my entire channel, so people do watch my other stuff. And they're generally how-tos, and I've, again, spoken about that before, where I don't want to be that tutorial how-to guy. I want to be the Rad Brad. I want to be Markiplier, Boogie2988, Rich from Review Tech USA, Spawnwave, any of those guys that just talk about games. They play the games, and that's pretty much it. And they just have fun. They make views, they make money, they're able to make a living, and that's the end of that. I wonder now, with World of Warcraft, when Classic first came back, I started making some videos, and, didn't go that well. That's because nothing I've ever done on my channel ever goes that well when it comes to random gameplay. I don't think I've ever had a video even reach 1,000 views, honestly. It's just never been my strong point, and that's just the way it is. And it's not because I think I suck at it. It's a lot of it, honestly, to be humble, is timing. I think I waited too long in one fashion. In another, that's just the way it is. I've watched a lot of other people to where I can confidently say, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can totally see. Oh yeah, that's why. But then there's times where I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Right? And I can say that. I can honestly, with confidence, say that at times. I feel like the music was just a little bit loud there. At least for me. But rather than give up and just say fuck the whole thing, I'm wondering if Wrath of the Lich King now, to finally get to my point, arguably the pinnacle of World of Warcraft's success, because statistics prove that. I wonder if this could be it. Oh my god, I forgot my macros now. There you go. This right there, what I'm doing right there, what I just did for that guy, or that girl, whatever, is one of the things I love the most about playing World of Warcraft, is just, relaxing and doing a lot of nothing, honestly. I don't really want to get competitive again, but with Wrath of the Lich King, yeah, it was my favorite expansion. I mean, there were some things in it I wasn't too excited about, but that goes for anything. Politics are the same way, too, really. But I had a lot of fun with it. Definitely the Burning Crusade, what I'm playing right now, made the original World of Warcraft look like a shitty game. I, in many ways, did not like the original World of Warcraft. It was, like, hardcore is not even the word. There's not a word in the dictionary that describes how hardcore that game is and how limited it was, especially if you were a druid or some other classes. You couldn't be a feral druid. There's no feral PvE raid gear. It didn't exist. It wasn't until later that you could actually be like, hey, are you feral? Cool. Are you a healer? Are you a caster? Right? Like, you couldn't do that in Classic. You were incredibly limited. I know I'm rambling, but that's what these videos are for. My World of Warcraft videos, my American Truck Simulator videos, there's only a small handful of games I can count on one hand that are like my go-to, that make me happy, that make me feel relaxed, and that, there we go. That I can just talk about whatever, not necessarily pertaining to the game at the time. I mean, I normally stay on topic a little bit. But yeah, I wonder if I did when I say a serious series, kind of like I talk about like my Days Gone series, you know, where that can only be played so much and recorded, no offense. But like American Truck Simulator, where the game never ends, right? Games like Call of Duty, especially online, that never ends. I wonder if I should maybe try Wrath of the Lich King like a, I don't even know what you would call it, but just this whole thing of essentially where I would make maybe one daily video, maybe just for 20 minutes. So essentially killing 3 enemies and talking about the weather, and then the video's over. But where I should show my progression throughout the entire leveling process, assuming I go aggressive with it, right? Like right now, this could be the absolute most boring thing in the world, watching a kitty cat in the bushes that you can barely see. There's a lot of foliage, or foliage, however you want to pronounce it. And I gotta kill 30 of these pricks. Not gonna lie, that's not exciting. PvP is exciting, watching people get ganked and all this kind of stuff. That would be a lot more exciting. Well, there you go, ground clutter. That could be a problem. The problem with the clutter is it also helps the distance at which you see. I wish I could keep the same distance. I just don't want to see as much. Yeah, see? It completely, like, I still want to see it over there. Do you know what I mean? It's clutter and distance, but whatever. Maybe I'll do like that or something, I don't know. So that's the problem with World of Warcraft. I feel like unless you're Asmongold or you're just over-the-top funny, I feel like it would be hard to watch someone just level up, do random day-to-day stuff in World of Warcraft, unless you're doing high-end PvE, PvP, and all the competitive bullshit that sometimes people do, that I used to do. And I did actually really well. I feel like most people probably wouldn't want to watch that. And I don't know. I mean, I've had a few people in the past say, I really enjoy your storytelling, you know, for World of Warcraft. I know a couple people, not a lot of people, but about 5 or 6. If there's 5 or 6, there could be 50 or 60. If there's 50 or 60, there could be 500 or 600 worldwide out of nearly 8 billion people that might want to see this shit. To where I just talk and just go through the motions. Sort of like you living through the game through my gameplay. kind of thing, which is, I guess, what a lot of people do when you watch other people play games. I actually know of some people that prefer to watch somebody else play a game than play it themselves. They can just kind of sit there, relax. Hopefully the guy you're listening to is funny or entertaining in the least. Not everything has to be funny, but it's got to be entertaining in some form. And I'm wondering if I should try that. It could be a very, very special thing. Almost like a second chance at getting back into it. Like I said, I did try the Burning Crusade originally. And that was an epic fail. So what makes me think this would be any different? And you're right, it might not be any different. I've also been playing Final Fantasy online on the PS5. I could play it on the PC, but I like the idea of the controller. It's just more comfortable. With my new setup, the way I have my keyboard and my mouse and the distance at which I am from my desk, I'm not quite, but almost in the zombie position. It's not the most comfortable for me to have the mouse and keyboard. Like, I can do it. I don't know if I could do it for even a half hour, an hour. I don't think I'd ever really want to record longer than that, honestly. But it's all about that end game. I think WoW. Blah. Yeah, WoW Classic, World of Warcraft Classic, even with the Wrath of the Lich King, what makes it special is what's going to be after that. Is it really classic if we go Cataclysm? I feel like it's not. The world changes forever. And that's, to me, when Classic died. Almost everybody you talk to, it's not really up for debate. I mean, it's up for debate. I'm just being a smartass. WoW, Wrath of the Lich King, was sort of the end-all, be-all. Anything after that, it's not that everything was shit after that. There's a lot of good stuff about it. But it definitely died. The subscriber count shows that. And I don't know what's gonna happen. Seriously? Well, of course he's gonna get me. He's a 69. And I still got him halfway down, and I barely actually even hit him because I was stunned most of the time. Sticky buds. What a fucking idiot. Not because he ganked me. Because his name is stupid as fuck. But I wonder, longevity-wise, what will Wrath of the Lich King bring? See, to me, where I enjoy WoW the most is when I'm fully geared. I'm roaming a world that's not dead. I can help people. I can buff people. Not get my ass kicked like that. And just have fun. Do a little bit of world PvP like this. Maybe somebody else is getting ganked. I'm well geared. Maybe I still die the way I did, but, you know, I gave it an effort. Helped the guy out. Whatever. Do a couple BGs here and there. And that's it. And just live in the world of Azeroth. And will it still be a thing a couple of years from now? Will it die, or will people be at a place where they're like, this is so good. I don't have to grind gear. You know, they're like in their full tier armor or whatever. And they're just having fun. That treadmill thing where you're running and running and don't really feel like you're advancing, that's not fun. I don't think he stuck around, but there are... You know, getting ganked like that is one thing. It's the camping, eh? Like I used to gank. Yeah, I used to gank a lot, but the difference is I didn't camp unless I got camped first. So it was that whole, well, he started it. Then yeah, I absolutely got on board with the camping. I had the tent and everything, the little bonfire. It was a big camping session. Bear with me as I'm drinking my protein shake for a moment and contemplating if it's safe-ish to resurrect myself. By the way, I'm level 66. 66 and a quarter. Whatever. And guess what? You want to laugh really hard? Since I've been... Well, he can see me. Don't forget they got better stealth, plus he's human on top of that. I don't even have my PvP trinket. Anyways. Forget what I was going to say now. Actually, I totally forgot what I was going to say, and that pisses me off when it happens. Maybe I'll remember in a minute. Let me finish up this quest, or at least try to. See what happens. But yeah, like, playing WoW retail, my biggest gripe with it, honestly, is that the world is dead, right? Every time there's an expansion that comes out, what happens to the prior zone? There's nobody there. Whereas here, there's always people around. Now, I'm on a server that's like 99% horde. I was actually going to transfer. But, oh, that's what I was going to say. Even with the, you know, small amount of people I've seen from the Alliance there, I've actually never been ganked since I've been in Outlands. That, what you just saw there, was actually the first time I got ganked. There was actually quite a few instances in Hellfire where... Where's my... Oh, there's my water. Where I was actually helping low-level Alliance, or, you know, around my level or whatever. Maybe they tagged one too many birds, or, you know, something like that, and I would pull them off with the fairy fire. I would make it look very obvious that I wasn't there to gank them. And to me, that's fun. Because if you just keep attacking each other constantly while leveling, it's just not very productive, is it? They're going to tell their friends. Now he's going to come after you every time you're trying to kill something. You're going to be constantly watching your back. I don't see how that's a lot of fun. I'm not saying not to do it. It's a PvP server for a reason. But you still got to pick and choose your battles. And I think I had a bit of a reputation. Hey, there's that Sempervirn. That what? That dude, he helped me out the other day, and I'm sure that's happened quite a few times. I'm confident of it. But yeah, definitely one of the main reasons that I would probably potentially skip some of my gameplay is I can't see this pulling in hundreds of thousands of views. Like I said, unless you're Asmongold or PewDiePie, nobody wants to watch you kill 30 fucking birds. It's just, it's not that exhilarating. I'm just in a small area in a circle. But because I do so much commentating, and I'm not saying it's better than the gameplay, I can't really edit out the video because you'd be missing a lot of what I'm saying. Sort of like a gamer vlog. If I just go from quest to quest, right? I feel like that's the issue that I would be having there. If I was just doing no commentary gameplay, I would probably do that. Or I would highlight something like, alright, everyone, I'm doing the Ravenous Windrocks. Gotta kill 30 of these pricks. Start killing, like, you know, 1 or 2. And then, bam. Pause the recording. Come back when I'm done. Then you watch my journey sort of on to the next quest, right? I feel like visually that might be more entertaining, but at the same time, then I'm barely saying anything whatsoever. And I'm not saying everybody wants to hear what I gotta say, but oftentimes that is why people do commentary in a video game. You're almost there more for the commentary than you really are for the gameplay. The only other thing, and it would take twice as much work, is I record all my footage, edit it out, so it's like a half hour, but in that half hour, there's like 10 different quests going on. But then I'm narrating over my own gameplay as I'm watching myself play, if that makes any sense. Then there's less distractions because I'm not talking, but then I gotta watch a half hour of my footage play. Literally takes double the time, right? So those are the 3 scenarios. First scenario, what do? Just play and commentate in real time like this? Or only do highlights of each quest? Hey, killing the birds. Okay. Killing the bears. Okay. Killing the squirrel. Right? Like, what the fuck am I saying? Or the third one, do the highlights of each quest so you don't watch me kill 30 birds, but I'm watching my own playback. And as I'm watching myself play throughout multiple different quests, I can just let the commentary flow from one thing to the next. Everything that I'd be saying now, it would be the same as this commentary, but you would see a lot more. In the time that I've now killed nearly 20 birds, you might have seen me done, 7, 8 different quests. I don't know. Those are things that I think in my head. What would be better? Personally, I rather live in the moment. And it's less work. If I can be at least, honest, it's a lot less work. Let me see if I should pounce them. Technically, these do kill them quicker because of the extra bleed from the pounce. I'm surprised to see a lot of high-level players that are druids, but they don't use fairy fire to pull or anything like that. I mean, it lowers the armor by a substantial amount. It's good for pulling. They'll take more damage. Maybe they're thinking the pounce is better. Actually, oftentimes, they're not even pouncing either. But they've got titles, so they're doing something right in PvP, right? Unless they were carried. I'm not saying that I'm good or have a good rotation here. Little bastard. Don't kill my birds. I mean, they're kind of spawning fast. So maybe the other thing I was thinking too is leveling in WoW. Could be boring to watch. Now, the next thing I'm going to say, I'm not saying it's going to be exciting, but maybe a little bit more appealing is when you're done leveling and you're just roaming, you're farming, you can storytell a little bit. You're helping somebody out, you're picking a random zone, you're just seeing what's going on, maybe you're doing a battleground. I feel like that could also be a little bit more fun, because then there's no stress of, oh, I gotta level, and all this kind of shit. Right now, there's also a cool thing going on, Joyous Journeys, and I think it's because Wrath is coming out soon. 50% experience, extra experience point. Plus the change. Did they nerf XP going into Wrath of the Lich King? I don't remember. I would have to actually, I should ask that in the chat. But between that and Arrested XP, hopefully I can be leveling up faster. In Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch, will 1 to 60 and or 60 to 70 XP needed to level be nerfed a bit? Or does it remain 100% the same? I forget. Yeah, so that thing where I used to just fly around a random zone, see what's going on, that actually used to get a couple of people commenting saying they enjoyed it. Really? Super nerfed? There's a chart online that shows the specific XP change breakdown, but it significantly slows down towards 70. Oh, okay, thanks. Eye level slow as shit. Oh, nice. 60 to 70 is a 30% decrease. Yeah, I think it comes out to like 30% reduction overall. Nice. Remember 2 weeks ago when everyone was blown away by how nice the 50% buff is? Pepper Ridge Farm, remember? Don't mind me for a second. Tempted to wait. Wait. Wonder how long this 50% buff is gonna be around for. Oh, yeah, I don't know. See, now I've opened up a huge conversation. Oh, nice. It's going to be around till launch. Sweet. I might finally level cap. Yeah, because I'm just so slow at leveling. Even when I play hours on end and I'm not talking to people in the chat. Ah, see, this I hate. Where they just pull them all like that. It's like, fuck you, bastard. The good thing is, I only need one more bird. Would you fucking die? You're not getting my bird, bitches. This shit's mine. How long have I been recording? I can't even tell. Holy fucking macaroni. Almost a half hour. God damn. Yeah, I got to admit, when it comes to leveling, it drives me insane. Really, really does. I hate it so much that, to be honest, that's why I take long breaks sometimes. The game can do a good job of pissing me the fuck off. Holy shit. 30 minutes. That's like 1 a minute. Wow. Definitely not going to be bragging about that to anybody. Two air elemental. Well, to be honest with you, if it's already been a half hour, I think this is it. I've overstayed my welcome. I definitely don't want to be recording that much more, to be honest. Someone's getting power leveled. I'll do the trek towards the vicinity. The dust howlers. Okay, so I gotta go after the tornadoes. Oh. Storm ragers. Oh, kill dust howlers. Yeah, those aren't dust howlers. However, they could potentially still drop the item, but sometimes it's very specific. I'm gonna tell people how pathetically slow I am. Last time I played for 30 days, I was only playing a few hours each day. Only got 6 levels. People are gonna be like, what? I forget what professions I am. Herbalism and skinning. Okay. There could be some here. Yeah, see, nobody's laughing along with me. They're like, yeah, that's pathetic. And it's funny because I know where I'm going. I know what I need to do. But this was actually a prime example again of, you know, maybe why it takes so fucking long. A half hour to kill 30 birds. That means like 2 quests an hour. Like that's insane. Yeah, so these are differently named. They're the brown ones. Air elemental gas. I gotta collect their gas. That's fun. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to do that. Oh, I was supposed to finish recording. I was like, wait a second. I got sucked in here. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll make this a special. Maybe. Too many fucking people around. I mean, I like that, because earlier I was complaining, and there's nobody in, you know, retail unless you're in the newest zone. But it's because I'm competing again for shit, right? I don't enjoy that. I don't want to be fighting for essentially resources. I just want to get this done. Seriously? I feel like I'll try to do this mission here. Ooh, that could be risky. They go, "Urgh." I could have done the voice acting for this. Watch. Watch if I pull one. No? Okay. I don't want to poke the hornet's nest either. So low drop rate. Watch it take another half hour just to get this shit done. I should have started with the whatchamacallit Moonfire. We got our new cat form graphic as well for Wrath of the Lich King. That makes me sad. You actually cannot remain on the Burning Crusade either, like you could the original vanilla classic, right? That one you could stay there if you wanted. It's fucking dead now, but if you want to stay there, go right on out. Go right on ahead. Helps if I can speak properly. Yeah, so we're just gonna cruise around. Little Moonfire action. Then I might go for a little cruise. Like, pick a random spot, see what's going on, go back to the plagued lands or something like that, just to sort of see what is going on. Don't mind me while I read a comment really quick on YouTube. People complaining about the Saints Row update. I'll have to check that out after. A lot of druids. Oh, there we go.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Hemet Nessingweri.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
Yeah, we're
What brings you here?
we're getting shit done a bit. So it doesn't want us to collect those quests yet. It wants us to go all the way. I must have them. So we'll go ahead, pick that up, and then I'm getting the hell out of here. Boy, do I love the simplicity of World of Warcraft retail, but my good lord, I find it more convoluted. WoW Classic was definitely much harder, but it was easier to comprehend. It was a lot less convoluted. There's nothing confusing about it. If you wanted PvP gear, you fucking PvP'd. It was that simple. You want a PvE, then go ahead and do that. But I'm never gonna raid either. Did someone mow the lawn here? It's kind of funny. Looks like a perfect L. For the grass. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I think Wrath of the Lich King will probably come out right around the time my subscription's gonna fail. It's gonna end. Okay, I'm still recording. Just gotta make sure. How long have I been recording for? 40 minutes. There's no way on earth, not a snowball's chance in hell, that somebody has made it this far into the video.
What's up? Keep it real.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I don't think...
Yo.
Bring me the egg. Yeah. It's a good... You know, I'm almost tempted to try it. Oh, shit on a stick. I wasn't, Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No. I can't do this on my own. The fuck was I thinking? Now, in retail World of Warcraft? Oh, yeah. No problem. But in this version of the game, I mean, we can see how well I'm doing. Ha! I don't really feel like a tank here. Ow, ow, ow. And I'm fucking dead. Seriously? Holy hot sauce, that was close. Good time to get ganked. Yeah, forget that. And I'm not gonna bother asking for help either. Wants me to go back to Terakar Forest. I just sort of follow what it says here. And from there, I might take some leisure time. And go do something random. Something I actually enjoy. You think I've enjoyed the last 40 minutes? I actually didn't. And then some will say, well, then why play? Well, it's the end goal. Right? That and, you know, nearing 2 decades of playing this game. 2 decades. Quite frankly, I'm just fucking burnt out. Really. If I could be honest. How many times I've leveled and geared to the max in all these years? Easily. Oh, shit, man. More than I want to admit. And that's the other thing. Maybe I'll get into Wrath and I'll be like, yeah, I can't fucking do this again. You'd think I'd have it figured out by now. I don't. I've been flip-flopping and it's already been a couple of months since I've like I said, I've played subscribed, and I'm just having a hard time just reaching level cap. I don't know that I want to do anything. So I'm over here. Shatrath City's over there. Is there a flight path nearby? I know there's one over here. Yeah, I don't even want to do this. Really, I don't. I mean, I technically know I can't hearth yet. I mean, let me go. Is it this way? Yes. I'm on a mount. Leave me alone. But yeah, Wrath of the Lich King's definitely going to spread out people. But you're still going to get a lot of people that are going to be playing Wrath zones and stuff. And you could probably still come around, help a few people out. Gank some gankers. Does that make sense? Gank a ganker? Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like Strongbreaker Hold might be the nearest rather than going all the way to Shat. Yeah, I feel like that's better. Damn, they're aggressive. Keep forgetting I'm 60. Ah, for real? Fuck off. That drives me crazy. A little stutter in the frames that went from 60 to 63. Now to 57. Happens.
Welcome.
Oh boy. The auction house. I hate playing the auction house.
See you soon.
You'd think with all this rested XP, I'd probably... Oh, there we go. There's an ally. They're okay, though. Yeah, so you see, this is what happens, right? Is I'll level for a bit, and obviously you're going to be like, well, this is why you're not leveling up fast. You're wasting time when you should just be like, chop, chop, giddy up, go to the next thing. Great, but I don't enjoy that. I don't have the WoW stamina I once had. When you think about the words almost 2 decades, like, that is absolutely insane. I mean, this is like, what, playing World of Warcraft since the fucking PlayStation 2 was fucking relevant. The original Xbox. Like, that's some crazy shit. Yeah, we're going to Shat. Big Shat. As I'm flying, I'm just looking at the comments. Yeah, I'm just replying to a few comments from that Saints Row update. All right. Okay. Let us go somewhere. I don't know where yet. Still trying to figure that out. And I'll probably only do this for a couple more minutes and then I'm done. Boy, oh boy. Where should I go? Definitely not Silvermoon. Not that it's a bad place or anything, just nobody fucking goes there. See, like, if I was this guy, well geared, I'd be like, you know, that's fun. So you can just go around, do whatever. Isle of Keldanis. Oh, that's sad. That whole Isle of Keldanis, man, the PvP that used to happen there back in the day, it was like Hillsbrad 2.0. I got to miss out on that because I didn't really partake in Burning Crusade. I did at the very beginning when it was fresh, and like I said, I recorded some videos and they got like 17 views per video. You know, that kind of stuff. Orgrimmar. I think that's where we'll end off, but for now, we're going to the Undercity. That was cringy. And, quite frankly, it was supposed to be. I wish I had their voice.
What we do?
No, not his voice. The undead. Like, how do you get a voice like that? Hello?
What do you require?
Like, just that voice. Like, I can't do that voice.
Hello?
Hello? Mm-hmm. Like, I can't do it. It's just not in my vocal cords to do that. Unless, of course, I was a voice impressionist, which I'm not. The other thing I love about this game is I'm just so familiar with it, right? I don't really get lost. Where the fuck's the flight path master? Over here, I think. Whereas in Final Fantasy Online, even after the maybe 100 or so, 150 hours I played,
What would you ask of death?
I can't get my fucking way around.
Trust me.
Taran Mill. Let's do it. Just give me a second. Talking about the PS5 price hike, if people, like in Japan, are asking, do you think people in the West will follow suit and abandon it? It's like, no. Most people in the West can't even find a PS5. And when... Whoops. And when they do, they pay scalpers. MSRP. PS5 is still cheaper than a scalper with the price hike. Anyhow. Oh boy. It's kind of sad. It shouldn't be this way. Is that a sign of troubling times ahead? A near hour into my recording of World of Warcraft Classic, and I feel like now is where I'm starting to have fun. But now I'm getting tired of physically playing with a mouse and keyboard in the half zombie position with my arms out. I just want to lay back in my chair and use a controller and play some Madden football or some shit or some Saints Row. But this is online, man. This is dynamic. Who knows what little gnome pricks lurk about in the bushes.
What is it?
What is it? Yeah, see, I can't do that. That's why
I am forsaken.
I am forsaken. Yeah, I would have been fired. Never mind, fired. I would have been kicked off the audition. They would have been like, what? Get out of here. When I was practicing a lot, I could actually do the troll one. Kind of decent. And that was just based on my narcissistic
It is
thoughts.
meant to be.
Oh yeah, the sounds like Worf from Star Trek. Star Wars, Star Trek. Yeah. Yes, I got them confused for a second. I've never watched any Star Wars. I'm into the whole Darth Vader and Luke, I am your father. You know, that kind of thing. That's about all I know of it. To each their own. Like the premise of it, and like the concept. Don't be shy, man. Whack. But yeah, when I practiced it a lot, I was actually decent with some of the words. Some of the words I was struggling more with the troll. But there was a few times I was like, hello, man. Yeah, see, that was bad. But I would replay it like 10 times, 15 times, 20 times. And then I'd be like, hey, that actually kind of sounded half decent. And I wonder how often some of these voice actors, you know, the same thing happens to them, where they sound a little cringy when they try it. And they got to practice it, and then it's just like second nature. Or not second nature, but like they're just used to it. Kind of like practicing anything. You think I could do 30, 40, 50 push-ups when I first started? Fuck no. You know how long it took me to build to a place where I can do that? I don't want to admit it. But it took me an absurd amount of time. Now there's another high-level putty cat. Well, I guess they don't need my help. But yeah, this right here, literally. Roaming around, I picked a random zone, random location. We're running into people, couple thanks, couple people getting their ass spanked. I come in, make it feel all better. That's what I was trying to say. He's still there. Was he having a tea party? This right here. This is it. You're seeing it. And everybody is so appreciative, too. They love it. They get a kick out of it. Now, normally I help them sometimes kill, the enemy, but they do get a lot less XP. And these buffs, man, they make a huge difference. Like, they're noticeable. I guess I might as well take the leather. There's my ulterior motive for being nice. We'll go in this cave for a moment. Do a little skinny. Or skinning, rather. Wow, there's just people everywhere. Oh, level 70 hunter. Well, excuse me. That normally never happens, where there's like a bunch of 70s just cruising around, having a grand old time. Where's my thing where it gives me all my mana back? Oh my god, it's been so long. I mean, I could. I don't know how they feel about it. Sometimes they don't complain, but they'll be like, meh, 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 my XP. And then I just back off, and I get it. I get it. Little leather. But as you can see, this world is happening. I mean, in the beginning, got my ass whipped by that 69 rogue. And,
How generous.
But yeah, I really do enjoy this a lot. This, to me, never gets old. I don't have to think. Literally, I don't have to do shit. Yeah, you know what? Oh. There we go. Yeah, it's like brainless. Like, I don't even have to look at my map. I know where I am. And as I look at my map, I just did that to make you talk. We'll go to one last place. And that'll be it. We're gonna go to the Plagued Lands. But yeah, seriously, this right here never, ever gets old. I don't need tier 10, tier 55 gear. I don't need a 2600 rated 3s team. Or be a gladiator. To be a valuable asset to the World of Warcraft community. My buffs are gonna hit just as hard. My heals, well, not as much. Naturally, the better the gear, the stronger the heal, but I'll be over-healing people anyways, so it won't matter. Don't know if I'll do Battlegrounds, honestly. I really don't know. I missed the flight path that's here in World of Warcraft retail. Some of the extra flight paths they've added in over the years. I almost want to play it just to show you. Hey, sneaky little bastard. Wow. That's it. Holy macaroni and cheese with the bacon bits. Wow, we did it. Over an hour. I don't think I've ever done that. Look it up. Actually, don't. I've got over like 4,000 videos on my YouTube channel. I don't think I've ever recorded an hour straight. And I'm getting burnt out. Like I said, I did what? A quest or two? 30, 40 minutes? And then I was done. But I'm like, imagine if I did that every day and then took a little half hour for myself to do the finer things in the WoW life that I enjoy. I might just be able to come up with a little routine for myself. And that's pretty much it. It'd take me a long, long time to hit 80, but I would eventually get there. Hopefully before the next expansion. But seriously, though, don't know if there's going to be another expansion. What the word on the street is this. If the people wanted, they're leaving it up to the fans. Oh, boy. People don't always know what they want. Or they do, but they don't always know what's best for them. They could potentially bring back Kata. Which, to me... I'm sorry, you brought back WoW Classic, you brought back the Burning Crusade, you brought back Wrath of the Lich King. That's it. That's your classic days. However, I am open to this as one of my final big statements. Definitely do not force people that are on... you know, World of Warcraft, don't force them to go to Kata. Like you did for people that were in the Burning Crusade, how you're forcing them to go to Wrath. Don't do it. But if you want to make a couple of servers... One second. Hi. Any hard quest you need a quick hand with while I'm here? This place can be wild. I mean, I'm sure you can see what I'm typing. We're waiting for... Thank you for that, but I'm guessing I'm being rejected. For now, I don't need any help. Okay, no problem. Because Shadow Priests, I mean, they melt faces, but like for grinding, boom, 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 one person to the next, they're not exactly a fast leveler. And again, I'm not fast at anything I do. Usually. But yeah, just that little interaction there, little kiss at the end, you know? That's what it's all about. All in a day's work. I don't know why I keep looking at my map. It's kind of force of habit. The music here, like just everything. This is nostalgia, like unbelievable. And I just can't get enough of it. Like just this. What is this? Nobody does this. Spends a half hour to an hour a day just roaming around. Are you okay? Would you need a hand with that? Now these are all cities now. Everything's all passive and been nerfed into the ground for the Wrath of the Lich King. My goodness. For this area in the Western Plaguelands, not Wrath of the Lich King. Plague Bloom, Sungrass, all that shit that you get out here. It can make you quite a bit of money. Doesn't look like there's much going on here. This place is a bit of a hit and miss. This field I find is usually dead. Like I generally never find anybody here. The other field, I don't know what it is. It's almost like it's more, not more popular, but just not as common. I like how I can pick up a herb from 15 feet away. Go, gadget, Tauren arms. I bet you. Yeah. Okay, here it is. The end is nigh. When I get to the bulwark, that'll be the end of it. Yeah, that's right. Don't stop and give me a buff. Yeah, once I get to the bulwark, we're done. Into the Churistful Glades, or whatever the hell it's called. You'd think after, 17, 18 years, I would know the name of the place. Churistful Glades. I don't know. Yeah, Churistful Glades. Yeah. You're welcome. I get a lot of whispers, actually, where people whisper me. And they're like, thank you. It was very kind of you. Remember that bear there, 51. This is like a level 5, level 6 area. I remember coming here the first time I played WoW. I was like, what's on this side? And I came out. I was like, oh, it's a big bear. And I was like standing over here and they went, Mrr, and they just like all charged for me. A couple spiders and bears. Like, God damn, they're hungry. I was like, did they not feed these things out here? And I realized it's because it was a high level. Like, I didn't know about aggro range, and the higher the level something is compared to you, the more you're gonna pull. Like, the whole aggro range. I was just like, what? I was just about to say, I bet you anything I'll get here. And it's gonna be packed to the nines.
Hello, man.
Hello, man. And it is.
Bye-bye now.
Yeah. Yep. This is it. This is it. I am going to Hearth. I was gonna go roam around Ashenvale and the Barrens and then do the whole Thousand Needles. But you know what? I might save that for another day. For now, I'm like, you know what? I'm just done. I'm just like, I'm done. Anyhow, if you made it this far, check yourself in. Book an appointment with your psychiatrist. And, Yeah, so if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You know the drill. It greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it, and break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and perhaps I shall see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.